Building a web application with AI means generating code at lightning speed. But without a strict structure, that speed can quickly crash your live website. To prevent those crashes, we need to build a central control room. This system acts as a secure staging area, where every line of AI-generated code is reviewed and approved before it ever reaches the public. This diagram maps out the required ecosystem. Yuki makes the business decisions, ChatGPT plans the architecture, GenSpark writes the code, GitHub serves as the version control vault, and platforms like Netlify and Supabase handle the hosting and backend. Before we set up this workflow, make sure you have active accounts for GitHub, Netlify, and AI tools, along with your initial project files. While this framework mirrors how large tech companies operate, the setup is straightforward. It allows you to experiment freely with AI, knowing your live application is fully protected. Step 1 is creating a new repository on GitHub. Think of this as the master folder for your MotoQ source files. On this repository creation screen, you must set the visibility to private. This ensures your proprietary code is hidden from the public. This brings us to a critical security check. The easiest way to compromise your application is by accidentally uploading confidential data and API keys directly into this repository. Never upload active passwords or keys. Store your real API keys securely in Netlify environment variables or Supabase settings, entirely outside GitHub. To show the application where those keys belong, keep empty templates inside the repository. The structure goes in, but real values stay out. By isolating all of your confidential information, you allow the AI to safely write and rewrite the underlying code without risking your security credentials. Now that the vault is secure, we need a system to manage the incoming AI code. We do this using branches. Your repository has a default branch called main. This represents the currently approved live version of your software. The absolute rule in this workflow is that GenSpark must never overwrite the main branch directly. This timeline illustrates our branching strategy. Instead of altering the main timeline, for every new task, the AI spins up a new temporary branch. This creates a separate sandbox where GenSpark can write and test its code. Because the AI works in isolation, your live website remains completely untouched. Even if the AI writes flawed code, your users will never see it. Next, we connect GitHub to our web host, Netlify. Inside your Netlify dashboard, you will authorize access to your new repository. This hosting dashboard shows the active connection. Once linked, Netlify actively monitors the main branch. It watches for any new, approved updates. When it detects an approved change, it pulls the files automatically. You no longer need to drag, drop, or manually upload files every time you tweak the site. Linking these two platforms turns your static storage repository into a fully automated deployment engine. Before any AI code reaches that automated deployment, it has to pass through a pull request. This is the mandatory final checkpoint. This code difference screen shows exactly what GenSpark changed. Scan the interface to see deleted lines marked in red and new additions in green. As you scan, perform a manual security check. Verify that the AI didn't accidentally slip an API key or restricted data into the code. Inside the pull request comment, you can see the automated pipeline in action. Because Netlify is linked, it automatically generates a temporary deploy preview link. Always click this link before approving anything. This gives you a fully functional test version of the AI's changes in your browser. Click through the preview site. Check if any existing functions broke, and ensure the new design actually matches your requirements for MotoQM. If everything looks correct, you click Merge to approve the code. When you do, write a short, clear explanation of the change for your records. The pull request is your gatekeeper. It keeps the development process highly automated while ensuring you retain final authority over what goes live. The moment you merge that pull request, GitHub triggers Netlify, and your approved application code is instantly deployed to the public. You now have a complete workflow. You have the safety of version history, total visibility over the AI's actions, and hands-free automation. With this secure front-end control room up and running, you have the reliable foundation required to move forward and integrate your back-end database.